Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on my seed tours and review series. Last time we looked at this seed from the narrator, which was incredibly spruce driven, but oh my goodness, there was some fantastic opportunities for building. This seed was called the seed above all. That's actually the seed. Go and take a look at it and you'll see what we're talking about. We've got a different seed this time. Let's go and take a look. It's time to create the world again. This is the seed number that I put in the seed name, but don't forget we have to put it in the seed box as well. Otherwise you just get a random seed, and that's not what you want in your life. Let's get ourselves in there and see what it gives us. This, by the way, is my first seed in 115, and this is why this seed is special. And we have spawned in right next to a village. Let's turn myself around and take just a quick look. We've got a nice open plains area right next to a village. Now, this could be good for bees. I wonder if we might have some bees close by. This is the kind of place you might find them. But before we do that, I just want to get myself, as normal, a little tower of stone up here so as I can see where I am from a distance. Right, so we are quite up high now, and we've got a fairly good view all the way around. We have got sunflower plains over there. That is a very positive site. We'll go and check that out in a minute. Which way is north? I do like to go north first. North is in this direction, over these mountains, over the village. I think we should go that way. Shall we go that way? Let's go that way. So I'm just going to take off and fly in this general direction. The village is a small one, but it's got, looks like a ravine underneath it. So let's just go and check this out first. This is quite a decent, it's an open ravine of reasonable size by the look of it. So you'll be able to get yourself all sorts of stuff from there. That's a really good start. Right next to a village that you can loot to within an inch of its life. So let's get ourselves over these mountains. These are great mountains, superb mining opportunities. Always do love a good mining opportunity when it comes to mountains. And we've got more sunflower plains just over here. Sunflower plains, actually, relatively rare biome. They don't occur that often, but these are two sunflower plains quite close to each other. Now, each tree in a sunflower plains and a normal plains and also a flower forest, it's got a 5% chance of spawning a bee's nest. So at the moment, oh, look, there's one right there, literally. First tree I looked at, it has got a bee's nest right next to it. That is absolutely brilliant. Let's carry on. We already got bees right next to spawn. Now, bees, again, because of that 5% chance with those biomes, and because really trees only occur in high numbers in flower forests, which are a relatively rare biome, then actually the chance of coming across a bee is relatively low. To get one so close to spawn is amazing. So we've come out not that far across the plains. We enter the sea area, and just the other sea, we've got tiger biome just over there for all of your fox and dog needs. And then we enter what I thought was going to be the smallest the smallest swamp biome in the entire world. But actually, it sprawls out a little bit further this way as well. So thank goodness for that. I was getting a bit worried. Now, again, as with other swamp biomes, you could use, I mean, for example, this little island here is officially a swamp biome. So you could build that up to create yourself a little slime farm really, really easily. And you're a long way away from any real land, especially if you flatten that out or turn that into a bit of a slime farm bit of, well, that's a really nice biome. I like that very much. To be able to get yourself your necessary slimeage. Right, so let's carry on in this direction. You've got more swamp coming up over here, lots of which is underwater. Again, superb opportunity for slimes. Let's see what else we can find. Just as we come over the plains and the swamp, we've got another much bigger village here as well. That's not that far away at all. Where are we? So we are only 1500, 1700 minus 202. It's very, very close to spawn, really, in the grand scheme of things. So you could loot this one. You've got the church there. You've got a good diversity of houses, and it laps into the tiger biome, even though it's actually a plains biome. So it's quite unusual that you see in the spruce trees in a plains biome village. Really, really like that a lot. And just as we come out of that plains biome, this is the plains biome that we just flew over. That's just the other side of the tiger is where that village was. We've got a lovely birch forest to the right hand side. Plenty of birchwood there, if that's what you like. We've got a dark oak forest here to the left, and another village, which again has got a great diversity of houses there. Plenty of looting opportunities. And behind it, look at that. More ice than you can shake a frozen stick at. You've got some serious iceberg. This could be the largest iceberg field I'd seen in a very, very long time. It's huge. Bring your silk touch pick. You're here for days. And look, right in the middle of it, we have got an ocean monument, literally right in the middle of these icebergs. I do love it when that happens. And just look, there's the village just there that we're passing through. This is another really wide open waterlogged swamp. More chance, in fact, probably even better chance for you to be able to make your slime farm. But even better still, you could create a combo slime farm come witch farm with this swamp hut that you've got right here. We are really close. Whereabouts are we? We are at just under -3,000, -800 for a witch hut slime farm combo. Little AFK spot just in the middle. That's absolutely perfect. And goodness me, this ice just carries on forever. A quick 90-degree turn to the right heads us in the easterly direction from our post. So let's come out this way. We've got more plains, although the trees aren't quite right for bees, I don't think. I'm just going to have a quick scoot down, but I don't expect to see any bees on these trees. I don't think, no. But no, absolutely not. But what we do have across this taiga biome is another swamp area. This is very swampy, this place, and absolutely superb to be able to get in an absolute ton of slimes. But that opens up onto another plains. The good thing, we've got a 115 seed here that has got a combo of lots and lots of plains, which is great. So if we come down here, have we got any more bees in this direction? Generally speaking, again, 5% chance. It's not necessarily a given that because I see the bees, you will too. I don't think they're a fixed thing. They are actually, as the trees spawn in, they give you a beehive, or they don't 1 in 20 times. So I can't see anything on those ones. Let's come over the hill. We've got another ocean here. That so far not got an awful lot more kelp than you could ever possibly need, so come and get your kelp from this place. But I'm just going to keep running in this direction and see what else we can find. Okay, still gone east a little bit further. I just want you to take a look at this area here. Now you might think, what are you talking about, Avo? I can't actually see what it is you're going on about, but we've got a really beautiful building opportunity right here. We've got plains, we've got a cove here that comes around, a sweeping cove. We've got the dark oak forest, we've got mountains over there, so plenty of mining, but also some really beautiful potential to be able to use those for landscaping. And then more forest over this side. It is just a really, really great spot to be able to create something fantastic. We are southward bound now, which puts us straight over this flower forest. So let's get ourselves over there, because I'm really interested to see whether or not we've got some opportunity for buzzies. There are far more trees, which means there's far more chance to get a few bees lurking around. So what have we got here? We've got, come on, it's a flower forest. There's got to be some bees. I can't actually see any bees. Can you see any bees? Can't see any bees. Now, again, remember, just because I don't see any bees doesn't mean you won't see any bees, because these are generated as they spawn in rather than as part of the actual seed program itself. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I can't see a single bee in this flower forest. I think I might want to cry. It's very sad. Well, mind you, the flower forest does continue rather, doesn't it? All the way over here. It would be incredibly unlikely to not have bees in this flower forest. I'm just swooping around it. There's got to be some somewhere. Of course there is. Everybody knows that where there's a flower forest, there are bees. Going out further south, we've landed ourselves a pillager tower, so a great opportunity to be able to make a pillager and raid farm right there. I did a tutorial not long ago. You can go and check it out on the channel. It's dead simple, and you can get as many emeralds and goodness only knows what out of that. That is a really nice find, and again, not too far from spawn at all. We are only 1261, so pretty close actually. And as is actually incredibly common, where you find a pillager tower, there is a village fairly close by, right on this fairly significantly sized plains biome with some trees. So again, could well be some bees lurking down there for you when you come and visit it. And just the other side of the plains biomes, just across those mountains kind of to the right, is where we just were. This huge giant taiga biome. It's huge. Look at the trees going on for days like a massive spruce barrier. You've got so much podzol. Bring along your silk touch shovel. You are going to have that for days. You're never going to run out of wood in this place. So that just leaves us heading out west. So let's go in this direction and see what we can't find. Sunflower biome just on the right hand side there, sunflower plains. No doubt there are going to be some buzzies lurking around this area for you as well. You've got a lot of bees right next to spawn. You're going to have honey blocks coming out of your ear rolls for the rest of your Minecraft life. I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Ah, look, just to the left hand side you can see we've got the, oh, I've just missed the desert. We've got the desert and the savanna, the two primary biomes that we've not really seen yet, along with, this is a massive desert village. I mean, it's huge. It's got 3 towers. This is possibly the biggest desert village I have seen. You've got a really great diverse range of buildings as well, but 3 towers, really, that's a little bit tower greedy. Perfect for getting hero of the village, which means you can get some really great trades. Just pick off the raiders from the top of one of these towers and you are golden. Right, again, savanna, we've got that wood as well now. You've got your acacia wood. What more could you want? Let's head out in this direction and find out exactly what more we can have. So coming out, I'm kind of gone a little bit northwest if I'm truly honest, but we've found a huge coral reef and a mesa. Look at that Badlands baby just popping out in the distance. Let's check out this coral reef first. Let's see. Oh, it's a big old Badlands. Look at that. It's lapping around the coral, which is fantastic. It's not a huge coral reef, but actually you don't need a big one. You just need a few sea pickles and you are away, although it does continue off into the distance a little bit as this Badland wraps around it. Yep, plenty of different types of terracotta here. Look, you've got the kind of 2 separate islands. Sorry, I'll take it back. This coral reef is just going on and on and on as it laps. I'm not sure if the coral reef is lapping the Badlands or whether the Badlands are lapping the coral reef right now. That's absolutely huge. Massive mesa. Now, mesa, absolutely brilliant. There's all kinds of building opportunities. You can make yourself, I don't know, like a Wild West town, if that's what you were inclined to do in the first big Quarrycraft series that we did. They did an absolutely amazing western town, did the mods there. It's superb. We've got an open mine shaft right here. Often you see these in Badlands biomes because basically they just rock up, but what's really interesting, it's got an open spider spawner, not just an open mine shaft, so the spawner itself is out in the open. This is lovely. For the first time, I'm actually pulling up the Avast map, primarily because it got sent to me by the person that sent me this seed, which is actually incredibly useful. This gives you an idea of what all the different biomes you could be finding are. I've not seen all of them. For example, you've got, look at that massive desert down on the right hand side. You've got upstairs on the top left there, that mesa biome that we just found. There is definitely something really weird going up in the top north there, isn't there? Without question. You've got frozen area down in the left hand side. This is a really nice diverse map. I really like what it's doing, and perhaps you can use this for your own exploration. So it might be raining on me, but actually all of the stuff we're really interested in is pretty close, so I don't feel sad under the rain at all. The stronghold is only 1,300 blocks away. The mansion is only 2,500 blocks away. The monument, which is probably the monument we saw, is 1,300 blocks away. A jungle pyramid, which means there's a jungle, is only just under 3,000 blocks away. And the desert pyramid is less than 1,000 blocks away. Everything is so close. This seed is beautiful. But what I'd really like to know is, what is under my feet? What's under the ground? If I go digging about, what am I going to find? So I'm going to give you spoilers in 3, 2, 1... elongated 1, and we're there. That was almost right with the 3, 2, 1. Come on, give me a break. Massive ravines. Look at this. This is ravine central. So much ravinage to go. So ravine there, ravine there, ravine there, ravine there, ravine. This is mental. And we've also got a mine shaft right here as well. I really like the underground too. This is my favourite. I might actually make a world with this seed myself. I think it's superb. We've got a spawner right there. That's our cave spider spawner right on top of that. We've got, this is a big old sprawling mine shaft. Look, it goes all over the place in and out of ravines, which is always fun to come through this side. It's huge. It's giant. It's enormous. Look at the size of it. There's another spawner down there. There's another spawner there. We've got 3 spawners, 4 spawners. Okay, none of them right close together so you could make a single farm, but you've got choice. Look at that. I'm really liking this underside. We've got another mine shaft just over here as well. Not that far away from the first one. We've got an open spawner right there. That's not a cave spider spawner. That's a zombie spawner there. You could use that certainly for a zombie farm. That would be superb. We've got a much smaller mine shaft here, I think. A little bit more spread out. But even so, still really worth a bit of an investigation. Coming round and down. I think this is a really nice underneath as well. I do like it when you've got combinations of big, wide, open spaces of nothingness, which is basically solid rock. That's what you want, accompanied with all of this mine shaftage and all of these ravines. Oh, we got another one up there as well. What's that? That is another zombie spawner. Sat there literally all on its own. That is perfect for a zombie farm. I am back at my column pillar and we're going to go through this obsidian gate right here. I want to see what's going on nether side because that is always really important part of the game. Let's go through. And what have we got? We are safe from lava, so you're pretty okay. We've got a big open space literally just where this portal has spawned in, so do be careful. As you just saw there was a ghast right on top of us. But what have we got around us? Plenty of open space, easy to explore the nether from here. That's quite nice. You could actually block that off fairly easily so as your spawning point wasn't going to cause anything to eat your face, and you can come out at your leisure. But what I want to know is, where is the nearest fortress? So we are 200 blocks away from the nearest fortress. That's not too bad. I'm quite happy. Let's go across there now. And we are here. Let's just examine the way the fortress is about. We've got a blaze spawner that's open but not open. It's sort of kind of half buried, but the spawner bit is out. That's quite nice for a farm, actually. I'm trying to work out. We've got most of this is over lava. So you could use this kind of over the lava section to be able to create yourself a wither skeleton farm without too much trouble. That would lend itself really, really rather nicely. Then we've got a huge fortress, really. This is actually a really, really big one. So let's just come inside and see what we can't find inside it. And literally right here, that was lucky. I had no idea, but I've got my nether wart. You know it's my favourite bit. And it is open. The nether wart part is completely open, so it's not too difficult to find. This is a big fortress, only 200 blocks from where you come through, over lava, with an easy blaze spawner to make a farm there as well. I like this place. What a absolutely gorgeous seed. It's got, I think, pretty much everything. All of the biomes, and I think pretty much all of the biomes are within 3, maybe 4,000 blocks of where you spawn in. There are villages aplenty. You've got monuments, you've got strongholds close by, you've got jungle temples, you've got everything you want. Even in the nether, you are completely sorted because that fortress is massive and really, really close. This absolutely qualifies. And because this seed is so good, in Minecraft 1.15, surrounded by bees, I've had to give a repeat performance to the Ishvaku. You would have seen the Ishvaku in a previous episode. Just because you've had a seed once doesn't mean you can't send me another one and be successful and get it on telly, because this one was so good. So episode 19, the Ishvaku, thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. I love this seed. I am sorely tempted for this seed to become my next solo survival world if I ever stop doing Avomance. And there's a horse once in on the action. That's a little bit rude. I think you need to apologise to the Ishvaku. They've said that you're getting in the way. That this is their moment of glory, and you just jumped it, Dobbin. Go on, go away. Hey, yeah, just right. You hang your head in shame, for goodness sake. Thank you, Ishvaku. I'm absolutely delighted that you sent me this seed. Absolutely brilliant. If you've got a really, really great seed that you'd like me to take a look at, do send it across to avomanceminecraft@gmail.com. That is avomanceminecraft@gmail.com. And I'll check it out, and maybe you'll get into one of these episodes like the Ishvaku has twice. Also, if you've not liked the video, hit that like button, for goodness sake. What's the matter with you? Turn that like button blue. In fact, if you can make it green, you go for your life. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.